Hey everyone, got a great song for you today. Brand new song for me too. It's called Muito Vontade. And it's by João Donato, and it's on this album Bossa-Nova. And I was unaware of this song, but I had a request for it, and I've actually found a copy of the sheet music, but I bought it for $5 from some guy who did a transcription. So now I'll link to his webpage in the description. So if you want to buy a copy of the chart, it was $5, and it's a very nice transcription. Includes the piano solo. It's 5 pages long. We start off with a very kind of a typical progression in the key of F, where we go up to the tritone. We make it like a half diminished chord. All right. And this is like, night and day, Night and day, you are the one. Only you beneath the moon or under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it makes no difference where you are. I think of you day and night. So it's that kind of progression. It happens in a bunch of other songs too, but let's go over that real quickly. Now, if you do buy the transcription, there are no chord symbols there. So I'm going to kind of maybe provide a chord chart for you. And, I'm just going to go over this thing bar by bar so that you can know what the chords are. So in the first bar, we've got this rhythm. Da, 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 da. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, like that, all right? It's written in 2/4 time. I would probably have written it as more quarter notes and eighth notes, but it works. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then over here we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I know it's in 2/4 time, so maybe it's 1 and 2 and. Now that's a B flat minor, with the major seventh or the major sixth in there. The chord, because of this, is a minor major chord. All right, so it's a minor triad with a major seventh down here, and then the melody is up here on the 13th or the 6th. So a nice dissonant chord there, and it sounds great in the progression. So okay, so the rhythm 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, ba ba ba. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, ba 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 ba. Okay, that's the rhythm. In case you're not great at reading rhythms, I'm not either, but I can figure them out. All right, just A minor there, and then both hands here have the same rootless voicing. This is shape 1. And if you're not experienced at reading charts like this, there's no A flat up there at all. It's just the rootless voicing here. But you can hear the bass player playing an A flat, so it's an A flat 13. Same with this one right here. Looks like an F minor 7th, but the bass is playing D flat. And if you're doing solo piano, do it that way, right? So you can go. Maybe do something like and then on to D flat here. And this is another like rootless voicing. Yeah, see, that's the same kind of shape 1. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's these different rootless voicings. The inversion of that, which is shape 2, shape 3, which is like that. You can go to like my home page on YouTube. You click my picture or whatever, and then you can search all my videos. I've got 1,000 videos up there, so you can search my videos for shape voicings or box voicings, B-O-X voicings. Okay, sorry. All right, so we got D flat, and then C sharp. It's like an altered chord, right? Sharp 9, flat 13. So then the flat 9 there, and C, F, like a major 7th. Make it nice and thick. And then we've got one more chord in the intro, a D7, flat 9. That's what the chart says, but it was kind of more like up here or something. And then we got D7 and G minor ninth. That's the melody. Got a rootless voicing in the left hand in the transcription, like this. There's no G, so I would, for solo piano, put the root there. And look at the rhythm. Da, 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 da. It's kind of the same rhythm, and then da, 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 da. So we got the coming out of the intro, right? It's not what the chart says, but that's what it is. A D altered there, G minor ninth. Another little 2-5-1 to do the same thing basically, and then on to the C7th, and it's kind of like a flat 9 chord. So put the root in there. And there's another one, no root there. No root on the next one. Okay, and as I do this, I'll probably just put the chords up above, and maybe I'll write like a lead sheet for this song. That's what I'll do. I'll write a lead sheet for it. Like that, B flat. And then, a little bit like the intro, this is the bridge. All right, now watch we go through the cycle of this. B to E, A to D, G to C, and then C to F, and then we'll kind of repeat it. So. The rhythm there is 1, 2, 3, ba, 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 ba. So those are all offbeats after the first note. 1, 2, 3, da, 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 da. It's hard to count sometimes, but you just go da, da for like 2 beats and da, da, da for 3 beats. Da, 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 da. Because that's what this music is based on, the 8th note. And this is kind of like the intro. That's like an F, B flat, F, and then the solo starts. I'll give you the intro and the form of the song as a chord chart or as a lead sheet, and then it's up to you to do something with it. I don't see any accidentals at all in the solo, so, all the way through, pick out the right notes in the F major scale, and you can create a pretty nice solo just using F major scale for the most part. And listen to that solo and see if you can kind of imitate what's going on there just using the F major scale. Maybe study these rootless voicings a little bit. B flat, or just 3 notes. Add the 4th note if you want. Hey everybody, I did do a band in the box play along track for this song, so I'll just add this to the other video and put them all together. I'm going to go over some of the rootless voicings and show you how to play the intro. So anyway, with the track, here it is. That's the intro, and here's the chords, the way they're written on the page. So we've got the B minor 7 flat 5 in like 3rd inversion. Same kind of chord. Notice I'm putting my thumb, if you can see it, my thumb is across those 2 notes, like that. And then we've got B flat minor major 7th. Right? Here's the minor with the major 7th, and then we've got the 13 up there on top. So. I guess that would be a flat there, yes. And then A minor, pretty simple there. And notice how closed this voicing is. I mean, you could certainly play it like something like this. You could do the whole thing, you know, this way. Right? You don't even need that. You get the B down there. And then, no. I'd voice it like that for solo piano. And then A minor. And they've got A flat 13 like this, like the same chord in both hands. But, you know, a better voicing would just be something like, for solo. So you need a bass note down there. Then the D flat, they've got like this, but, and then, you know, we can thin it out a little bit, you know, maybe take the F out down there. And then we've got, I think that's what it is, right? Like that. Put a C under it, and you've got the C7 sharp 9, or you could voice it like this. Be a good way to voice it, and then we've got the F. And then from there on, I you know, just kind of do my own rootless voicings. So they're pretty similar to what's on the page here. So like G minor 9th, and then A minor 7th, D 7th, G minor 9th, and C 7th. You could do a diminished. You could go like that kind of chord. And then for F major 7th, you've got this. I like major 7th chords just like being root position. They sound great. And then we've got this B flat 13. The right hand is like this. The left hand is like that. But, you know, if I was soloing or just playing the melody, like, probably go like this. All right, so, you know, from the, not the intro, but where the song starts. Yeah, you don't really need the flat 9, but you could do it that way. Yeah, throw a root in every once in a while, or you can do it like that. Okay, get the general idea, and there's a little B section. And the music is kind of like. You could do it this way. You know, like I think I said before, it's kind of like night and day, where, you know, the song's in F, we'll go up to the flat 5 of the chord and play a minor 7 flat 5. I like this because it's like a minor, major 7th, but it's also got the 6th in as well, so call it what you will. D minor, first time for D minor. G minor. I think I had the bass going like that, but I think it's really more like something like that. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I really like the song, and if you go down to the description, you can find a link to the sheet music, but it's something that I bought, so I'm not going to give it to you for free. You have to go pay $5 for it to somebody else. I'm not even sure who it is, but it's a nice transcription, and you can learn a lot from it. See you guys. All right, so here's a little bit of the solo with the rhythm in the left hand, and I think this is pretty instructional because it's typical. So. I'm just going to use this one chord, G minor here. So, same rhythm as in the intro. So 1, 2, 3, and notice those are both on the offbeat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, if I was doing this like it's exactly written, it would be 1 E and a 2 E and a. All right, so 1 E and a 2 E and a, like that. So 1 E and a 2 E and a, 1 E and a. So 1 E and a. So they're both on the offbeat. 1 E and a. These really are should be more eighth notes and not 16th notes, but that's the way it's written. So, and then right after that, melody comes back in. So again, and let's see, the chord they have there is this. Here we have 1 and 2 E and a. So 1 E and a 2 E. 1 E and a 2 E and a. I'm going to try to count this whole line. 1 E and a 2 E and a. 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 And I think more than anything else, what this solo proves is that simplicity is good. Keep things simple and you'll never have a problem. And you can build complexity on something that's simple, but if you try to start off with something that's just really complex, that makes it more difficult to really come up with anything substantial. 1 E and a 2 E and a. 1 E and a. So 1 E and a 2 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a. 1 and a 2 E and a. 1 and a. All right, now I'm playing it a little slower, but listen to the recording. It sounds really good. It's very simple. So it just goes to show you that simplicity works and it's very effective. Listen to the original recording. It flows so nicely. It's a nice short song. It's like 2 minutes long. Got a short solo. Go through the song form once or twice and that's it. All right, that's it.